Yeah, homicide, suicide, pulling triggers on ourselves. They will shoot you down if it levels up their wealth. They gon' hate on you even if you wish them well. That's why my circle's small, I don't trust if you can tell.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is a very improv interview.
Yeah.
We got Skuzii in the building. We got Walker G.S. in the building.
Yeah.
We got the other Bruce in the building. Man, I got my man Karan. I got a dude I just met. But he looked cool. And the videographer. Shout out to the videographer, man. Listen, bro. We all the way out here in Richmond. Had to drive up here. Had to meet my guy, Walker G.S. What does GS stand for?
I can't tell y'all what the GS stands for, man.
Are you lying or you really can't tell us?
I really can't tell you.
Illuminati?
I'm going to have to kill you.
Is it Illuminati?
Yeah.
Illuminati? Right. I know he's a part of Illuminati.
I'm online for Illuminati right now. I'm not supposed to say anything, but
line for Illuminati.
But I don't know
How do you feel about line for Illuminati?
Ain't that Masons?
No, that's not. No.
See, you about to
now you might get shot.
There was a glove that came out those curtains right now.
Like head of state. Security.
That's right.
Nah, that's my own personal little thing for myself. So I just don't tell people what
Don't
the
tell
GS
people
stands
that.
for.
I like that.
Keeps me motivated.
I'm gonna beat it out of you one day, but I like
Pause.
that.
Pause. Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, serious pause.
I didn't even go that way.
Two different extremes.
Man, no icebreakers. Jump
No
to it,
icebreakers.
bro.
All right,
What's up? When you dropping some shit, I saw you drop something with Fat Eric, and I mean,
Yeah.
I remember that was going booming. But what's the next thing coming out, bro?
I have a couple. I've been trying to drop a song every week. So I have a bunch of music I'm working on all year that I just been kind of stockpiling, just trying to make sure it's perfect before I put it out.
All right.
So I have a song with Saying Ain't James.
Okay. Are these Richmond people?
No, Saying Ain't James from Norfolk State. He's from Nova, from Woodbridge, I believe.
Okay.
Don't hold me to that. Maybe
Explain what Nova
Alexandria.
is. Explain what Nova is.
Northern Virginia,
Okay.
you know, Nova, Northern Virginia.
Okay.
So Northern Virginia is a big area, a lot of different cities and towns in it. So yeah, he's from Nova. We met at Norfolk State.
All right.
And we put out a song called Heartstrings. So that's out now on all streaming sites. You can look it up under Walker G.S. Heartstrings. Check that out. Of course, I got Trailer. That was with Fat Eric. I put that out.
Okay.
The video came out in July. I just released a single 2 weeks ago. So
all right.
that's on streaming sites too. And I have some more music that I'm trying to figure out which my next single I'm going to release. But my next video is going to be Koreatown, shot by my boy Feeve. And he is going to go with me to New York. We're going to shoot a video. What part of New York? Koreatown, Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, near Empire State Building, that area. So
that high tourism part.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, we've been talking about going through Koreatown, into Town Square, in the subway, getting shots and meeting.
Oh yeah, you have a very diverse video.
It's gonna be. And I'm thinking about even getting models. At first, I was kind of opposed to it, but now, I found some people that got me plugged in. So we're gonna have some dope visuals, for Koreatown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick. Well, I mean, this is all questions.
Yeah.
But where are you from? I mean, you out here in Richmond.
Yeah.
You talking about NSU alumni.
Yeah.
You talking about New York, but where are you from? Where
I'm
originate?
from Newport News, Virginia. I've
Yeah.
lived, uptown Newport News.
We're gonna get to you,
exact.
buddy.
Leeds Mill, off of Ward. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from. Went to Westside High School.
Okay.
I lived on every coast though. I've lived on the West Coast. Lived in Houston, Texas, Houston, Texas area.
You a military brat?
My dad was in the military, but my mom moved around too. So my dad lived in Philly. My mom lived in Texas.
Both of them military?
No, my mom was just civilian, but she would just take jobs in different places around the country.
Oh, okay.
So I basically would move twice. Every time my mom and my dad moved, I'd be in a different area for the holidays and summers and stuff. So
happy Veterans Day to them.
Yeah. But my pop's over there. Got his little,
I
veterans picture and stuff in his uniform. So I had a diverse, upbringing, especially with hip hop too, because especially back in 2000s before internet was really booming with music, every region had a particular underground sound, like Houston, Philly, not really Virginia as of the last couple of years. I guess starting to come up now more so.
Okay.
But definitely all places I lived had a particular niche when it comes to hip hop, and I kind of learned from. So that's why now people ask me what style am I? I'm I'm kind of my own, because I've been taken from everybody.
I feel you.
When I was in Texas, I used to listen to Dipset.
Listen, Dipset in Texas?
Yeah. It's I used to wait until like 10, 11 o'clock at night listen to the radio because that's when they would play all the New York stuff. Like during the day it was all the Texas, Chop Screw, you know, like Zero, UGK, Screwed Up Click. That was during the day because that's the popular stuff down there in Texas.
The prime time. See, that's what I noticed because I'm from North Carolina. And then coming in here, because I go to HU, notice that, because I listen to 103 like all the time. Because that's just what my radio is stuck on. My radio don't work in the truck, so it's stuck on 103 for like the longest. But anytime I still listen to it, but I notice how it plays a good mixture of everybody. Yeah. You got up north, you got DMV, you got south, Midwest, and West. But if I go back to North Carolina, I'm only going to hear south and popular West.
Yeah.
The popular stuff, you know, YG.
That was the same thing in Texas.
That's how it was. So when I got to Virginia and I'm listening, like, what is go-go? Oh, what is this DMV stuff? Like, you know, Cue the Fool, Swipey. Like, I'm actually listening to people like I never heard of. And, like, I noticed that once I got here, this is a melting pot of everybody, especially with it being a military area. That's another thing I noticed.
Yeah, and so that's a good thing you brought that up. So in Newport News is a heavily military populated area. I live right. My backyard was a military base, so since my dad was Fort Eustis. Okay. So when my dad, since he was in the military, I could go on base and do stuff on base, and my friends were from all over the country. So I had friends from Jersey, friends from Georgia, Louisiana, and like it was literally a melting pot, like you said. So I'm getting all these different influences growing up, and but like Dipset, Cameron, like that was it. Like especially like 2006, like I was like 14, like. Yeah, like you couldn't tell me Cameron wasn't the best rapper. Like
I didn't know about Cameron in 2006. I didn't know about. We didn't play in North Carolina.
I knew about him before that, but it was when
he wasn't played. We had Lil Wayne, Gucci, Boosie. We had everyone that was South.
So I just got like I always knew about Lil Wayne and like of course like I was big on hip hop. I used to read sources every month like when it would come out. Like I knew a lot about hip hop, but before my mom had dial up until like 2011. So like before 2011. So I wasn't going online listening to no music. So like I had to hear it on the radio or hear it on like MTV or BET or whatever. Yeah. So when I got to high school, I could finally start going to people's houses. They have LimeWire. I could download my own music. So that's when I started going through, going back and getting old school shit like Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, like old Nas, it's like stuff like that. And I was kind of getting more hip and started listening to more like Wayne, the mixtapes and everything like that.
See, I had my mom's CD collection.
Yeah.
I had my mom's CD collection. That's literally where it all came from.
That's dope. Well, your mom had good stuff though.
Oh yeah. It was a lot of her shit got scratched up by me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I got the Wu-Tang album in the truck right now. 36 Chambers.
Thank you.
36 Chambers.
Hell yeah. 25 years ago.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah. Homicide, suicide, pulling triggers on ourselves. They will shoot you down if it levels up their wealth. They gon' hate on you even if you wish them well. That's why my circle's small. I don't trust if you can tell.